Here's some news now. Friday, you don't even realize this, Biggie. Now, and I know you've got problems with the Wordle. Biggie has some Wordle issues. And I'll tell you what's transpired since we were gone. First of all, on Friday, I forget the word, but I got it in 5 guesses. And I got it while Chris, Demm, and I were in the office after the show on Friday. And you don't even realize this, Biggie. So I buzzed into Biggie in his room. I'd gotten it in 5. And I said, how'd you do the Wordle today? And Biggie said, yeah, I got it in 4. I consider anything above 4 just to be moronic. Yep. I just finished in 5. Mm-hmm. Biggie, I mean, if you can't get it in 4, you just messing around. I mean, what are you even doing playing?
I felt dumb for getting it in only 4, and
that's
took
right.
me 4 tries.
4, and I felt dumb. I sat there and showed Chris, got it in 5. Here I am on 5. And Biggie's like, yeah, all right, have a great weekend. I'm out the door. That's it. So on Sunday, the word was tacit. Tacit. And
that explains why it popped up all over social media.
Okay. Well, there you are. The word was tacit. I got it in 4 because my wife uses that word a lot. Now, do I know exactly what it means? Of course not. I have no idea. I pretend that I know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my wife will say, those instructions are tacit. Oh,
I thought so.
We had a tacit understanding.
Yes.
Sometimes I hear sportscasters say that. You know, there's a tacit understanding between the general manager and the coach to do this. I don't know what it means, but I've heard the word. Well, Biggie, for the first time, struck out on Wordle. He did not get it.
Oh, Biggie.
And I
just quit playing.
He said, that's it. I'm done.
No, I mean,
done.
I got to a point where I didn't even do 6 guesses because I couldn't even think of a word.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd never heard that word. I've never
you don't
used
hear the word tacit.
Never heard it, never used it, never written it down. Not once.
Chris Demm uses it. My wife uses it. And I do hear on sports talk shows, I hear it sometimes. Or, you know,
like the union has given tacit approval to the latest agreement.
That's right. So what I'm gathering it means tacit. This was the word. It's like an understanding without being spoken. Is that
unspoken?
An unspoken understanding. You know, it's like we don't say
generally agreed upon.
Generally agreed upon without even saying.
Yes.
You know that, and so it's a tacit understanding. Biggie doesn't. And Biggie right there said, "I'm done with you, Wordle."
Yeah, I'm not playing anymore.
He's not playing.
Nope.
I think you should play today.
I think it's a tacit approval or under agreement that you've given up.
You've given up. I think you should play today.
I will no longer give the crooked New York Times,
the failing New York Times, that is,
any type of anything. I won't give them a visit to their website.
Nothing.
Nope, I totally understand what Donald Trump's talking about now.
It's a failing New York Times.
The failing New York Times.
Once they took it over, that was it. It's funny, that game, which has blown up in the last month, New York Times bought it, and it changed. You could see the change on your screen, just barely. The font was a little different, and it was New York Timesy. And some people are saying it's harder, and some people are saying it's easier. And I'll tell you what I did read today was they are taking your information now. When you go on there, they're collecting like your data from your phone and stuff.
Well, they collect anything from me ever again. I just stopped. I was up in the middle of the night staring at that for an hour. And finally, I just stopped. I just quit, and I went, and there's websites that'll tell you. And I looked, and I saw the word, and I said,
no, not.
I said, I've never heard of that word. That's not a real word. And in fact, I posted on my Facebook page. I said, this is a word that somebody like Chris Demm uses.
That's right,
and it's not for me.
But
what a lesson.
And I have all these comments. But it expands your vocabulary.
It does.
No, I'm almost 40. I don't need to expand
my vocabulary. You don't want to expand.
He's maxed out.
I don't need to learn anything. I'm fine.
Aren't you though? Isn't that the wrong attitude?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Not. And see, another thing people complain about. It was the second day in a row of a double letter.
But again, there are 5-letter words that have double letters. I mean,
but New York Times knows what they're doing.
But it should be.
They know what they're doing.
It should be a challenge.
This is something that people who read the New York Times,
which you do not.
Yeah, no,
which you will not. Do not.
No, they know. They're trying to make this. I'm the New York Times. I own Wordle. I know big words.
But don't you think you should embrace?
No.
It's like I told my son, we go to the same gym. And there are challenges every couple of months, like, run a mile as fast as you can. And then 2 months later, see if you can beat that. You try to get better every so often. So one of those is today. We're doing a big thing today where you're trying to get better, go farther in 22 minutes than you've been before. So I said to him, he goes, I got to the 18th minute last time. And you get caught. It's a thing where you run as fast as you can, and there are certain mile parameters to get to, before the time catches you. And and once you're caught, you have to get off and go row. That's your punishment.
That's your punishment.
You have to go row. That's right. So I said, when did you get caught last time? He said, the 18-minute mark. I said, well, today, try to make it to 19 or 20. He goes, nah, man, no.
No.
And I said, what do you mean? That's the whole point of it. He goes, let me keep it 100. I'm not doing that. And I said, what do you mean? That's the whole challenge. And much like Biggie with Wordle, he's like, nah, I ain't
you pushed
doing
me
it.
once.
Yeah, I ain't doing it again. I'm not doing it again.
You took something that was simple and enjoyable, and you've ruined it by coming up with words that don't mean anything.
By the way, tacit.
Did our friend Weather Dave play along
he
yesterday?
Got it. He got it, I think, because he started.
I did see a lot of people saying, I got it because I just started putting letters in.
Oh, really?
And that this just seemed like a word that was like, okay, well, let me put this in.
Well, I do know the word. I had heard the word before. And it is used around my house. My wife will say, that gave tacit approval, something like that. I'm like, I never know exactly.
That's usually the context.
Right, okay, that's right. New York Times has done something else now. They are banning words from even being guessed. Sometimes people guess like sluts and whore.
Which is what they are.
You can't guess slave, SLAVE. But I'm surprised they got that one out because, that is a word, slave.
It is.
I get sluts and whore and all that. But you could say that, I'm a slave to upper management or something like that. It doesn't have to be really bad slave, slavery.
The really bad kind.
Really, really bad slave. that is a word. But they're getting rid of that, and they say you'll never find any not safe for work words, and they considered slave a not safe for work word. As of yesterday, you could still do the F word, plural, and the C word, plural.
Oh. But
they're getting rid of that as well. Today's
maybe Biggie, as a protest to the Times, you could just simply enter the word penis 6 times.
You can do that.
I will.
You can do it.
Penis.
Well, today,
I'm out.
You can do the F word or the C word, but today's your last day to play those.
Yeah.
They'll be gone. You can't play those anymore. So, just some dirty words.
Just do it. Go out with a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
As a protest. I want you to get back in today because I got today's in 2.
Nah.
No, I want you in today.
Nope, I'm done.
No, you should.
I'm a man of my word.
He's a quitter.
I'm done with you, New York Times.
I'm upset by this because that was something we shared as best friends.
It was something you shared.
You and I could share that. I could say, how many did it take you to get the Wordle and everything?
No.
Well, then let's share something else. What can we share together?
How can you feel silently superior to the other in small ways?
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's just out the door. They've ruined it.